Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with part 6 of the TOEM series. I'm about a week early on publishing this, but hopefully this will still work out for everybody and help you to get some more easy achievements for this game. So this is part 6. If you haven't watched parts 1 through 5, those will be linked in the description so you can get caught up and grab all the achievements that we've previously grabbed in this game. But we're going to be working on the next 3 this week, and I'll be breaking them up over 3 separate days as always so that you can use them for the daily quest for 5 points. And as always, if you're working on your dailies, those do help to add up to the monthly quests and the weekly quests that you might still be working on for this month of February. So hopefully those will lead to those higher totals for you, and we'll get some easy achievements that help us to get there. So we're going to take a quick look at the achievement tracker to see where we are in TOEM. You should be at 15 out of 48 achievements so far, and the last achievement that we got in part 5 was the Flight Ready achievement. So we're going to be grabbing the next 3 in this video, and we'll just continue our adventure here, and we're going to get a couple of tasks complete this time, and then we'll get our achievement. So the first thing we'll want to do is talk to the guy that's in the box up here. So just go up the hill by this little trash grabber machine that's up here, and we'll talk to this guy in the box and say, what? So the fishing tower will help us to fish some trash out of the ocean. So we're going to look around with our camera. There are 5 pieces of garbage that you'll see floating out in the water. So you want to just pull out your camera and zoom in on each piece of garbage. Right by the box here, there are 2 easy ones that you can see, so we'll just zoom in on each of those and he'll fish them out of the water for us. You don't really have to wait for him to fish them out with the tower. You can just go ahead and zoom in on them. You don't have to take pictures or anything. Just get your camera out, look at the piece of trash, and get that little loading circle to complete, and that will finish it up for you. Move over to the left side of the tower, and there are 2 more over here. And once you get all of those, that should be all 5 of them finished up. So we're going to walk back up to the guy in the box, talk to him, and that will complete task number 10 for this area. So that's 10 out of 16 so far for Stanham. That should be where you're at on the right side of that card. All right, now we're going to head down and open up this chest over here. So this has a diving helmet inside. We do want to equip this. So press A, yes, to equip that. We're going to use that in just a minute here. We're going to go down into the next area, and there's a little cutscene that appears here. We'll take a few pictures before we use our diving helmet. There's a cat right here, one of the pets, named Fia. So make sure you take a picture of Fia the cat. Thanks so much to Atlas for sponsoring this video today. Their brand new game, Unicorn Overlord, is the rebirth of retro fantasy strategy that takes players on a nostalgia-infused epic SRPG adventure, inviting them to forge alliances, liberate kingdoms, and explore an expansive world with stunning visuals. It's a classic heroic fantasy tale that pays homage to classic 16 and 32-bit strategy RPG games. It's got gorgeous modern 2D aesthetics for tactics fans that want to test their real-time strategies, and over 40 to 50 hours worth of gameplay. There's currently a demo that's available that you can go ahead and download today, and any progress that you make in the demo is going to carry over into the full release of the game on March 8th. Unicorn Overlord is available digitally on Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X and S, PS5, PS4, and physically on Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X, and PS5. Unicorn Overlord is available for pre-order now and launches on March 8th, 2024. So go ahead and get that demo downloaded, get started in the game, and pick up the full copy on March 8th. So we're just going to make sure we've got a good photo of Fia the cat here for our photo book. There's also a guy with a task right here. He's looking for his dog, trying to find him. So let's talk to him so that we can get that task. We're not going to do that right away, but we will need that task eventually. So let's grab that from him. We'll take a picture right down here on this little pier of the Sunday swan that's in the water. Add that to our compendium. And there's also a present in this area, so move up and go to the right of these 2 ladies, and you'll see the present here under this awning. So we don't need to equip the rubber boots, so I'm going to press B there. And then we'll head across the bridge. There's one more cat that's a pet in this area. He's on top of the boxes, so take a picture of Fraz the cat here. there's another task with this snowman that's down here. So move across these little bridges and talk to the snowman. And we can actually complete his task right away. He's trying to whistle and he's not getting a very good song. So we're going to talk to him and then show him a picture of the sailor that we took quite a while back. And the sailor was whistling a tune. So let's show that to the snowman. And that completes task 11 for us. And that also gets us a little cassette tape. So let's put our stamp onto our card there. So that's task 11. We're going to go back up towards Fraz the cat and go past him into the next area. And we'll keep going across all the way. And right here, there are some seagulls around a sandwich. So we're going to honk to get them out of the way, and then we'll be able to collect that sandwich. All right, and now we're going to head back to the beach area, and we're going to use that diving helmet that we got just a minute ago to get our achievement and to take a few more pictures. So we're going to take a left and head past the weird ice cream cone thing. You'll need to honk to get the seagulls out of the way. And then we're going to go over to this little manhole cover here, open this up, jump inside, and we're going to take 5 pictures underneath here. Make sure that you open up the chest first, though, and we'll get this item. So we've got the pirate hat there. So let's take our 5 pictures. So go ahead and get your camera out. We need to take a picture of the jellyfish. That's the first one. The second one is called the Tato Scuba. So look for this little guy over to the side. Kind of looks like a weird seahorse with flippers on. So make sure you get that one. That's probably the hardest one to find. And then get a picture of the seahorse. That's the third one. The fourth picture we'll take down here is just of the fish, the happy carp. And then the 5th picture, we have to walk to a specific spot. It's over at this little photo op here. And this is the one that's going to get us the achievement. So take a picture of the Smiling Huntsman boat over here. And this will get you our day 1 achievement, which is called a voyage underwater. All right, so that is our day 1 achievement. So I'm just going to press the view button and go to save and then return to title screen as always. All right, and then for our day 2 achievement, we are going to finish up all of the remaining tasks that are in Stanum. So we've got 5 more tasks to finish up, and we're going to start by leaving the underwater section, and we're going to switch out our hats that we're wearing. So if you hit your menu button here, then you can hit the right bumper to go over to your clothing items, and we want to select the pirate hat. So make sure you're wearing that instead of the diving helmet, and we're actually going to take that pirate hat over to the pirate and give it back to her. But first we're going to go over and pet this dog that's on the beach area. So there's a little shaggy dog here next to the benches. Make sure you pet that dog, and we're going to take that back to its owner. We saw him in the previous section. So we'll just head up the ramp, and we're going to head over to where the pirate is here. And she's fallen asleep again, so we need to honk to wake her back up. And then we're going to complete task number 12 by giving her back her hat. So say yes, you want to swap hats. And I chose to go ahead and wear the paper hat. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but if you want to wear it, then you can. And that'll complete task number 12 for us. So we'll get our stamp and put that into our book here. And now we're going to go return that dog to his owner. So let's keep walking back this way, and we'll walk past the dancing lady and the fisherman. And then we're going to go back to this spot where the dog owner was standing. So let's talk to him and return his dog to him. And that'll complete task number 13. All right, so we've got 3 more tasks to finish up. The next thing we'll do is head back the way we just came, and we're going to go all the way back past the beach and head back to the lighthouse area. So we're just heading past the beach, and here's the lighthouse area. So we're going to honk to get these seagulls out of the way that are blocking the path once again. So we're going to head over next to this person that's wearing the cone on their head and playing the guitar, and we're going to press our menu button, and then we're going to go over to our little tape player that's called a Hike Lady over here, and we're going to select one of the cassettes that we've got, and we're selecting the one that's called Fisherman's Whistle. So just press A to play that song. So after you do that, then the dialogue will continue and the snowman will come over and start whistling along, and basically they'll make a new version of this song that you'll get access to. And at the end of that all, then this is going to complete task number 14 for us out of the 16 in this area. So we got 2 more left to do, and we're going to very quickly go into task number 15 once we get 14 completed here in just a minute. All right, so there's our stamp number 14 there. And the next thing we'll do is the fish, the kingfish, is going to jump up out of the water here. So you want to get your camera out and take a picture of him, and he'll just kind of jump up out of the water as soon as you get your camera out. And you can take a picture while he's in the air or when he lands in the water. Either one will work fine. Then we'll just press B, and we need to take that fish picture back to the fisherman. So we're going to head back this way and head up this ramp and go all the way back to the fisherman at kind of the central area. And we're going to show him the kingfish photo that we just took. So once we show him that photo, that should complete task number 15 for us. And then we've got just one last task for this area, and that will also get us the achievement for this area for completing all of the tasks. So we've got one more left to do, 15 out of 16 for the moment. So now we're going to spin around and go towards the raft that's in this area, and we'll press A to talk to the raft controller, and he'll take us across like he did previously. So we'll go over here and talk to this ghost, and he needs the sandwich that we got previously. So we'll automatically give that to him once we start talking to him, and this will complete task number 16, which is all of the tasks for the Stanham area. So this is the first area we've completed fully, and that gets us our day 3 achievement, which is called Seaworthy, for completing all the quests in Stanham. So that is awesome. So that is our day 2 achievement. So I'm just going to save and return to the title screen as usual. And then our day 3 achievement is going to be super easy because we've already finished all the tasks in Stanham, so we can pretty much just move on to the next area. So I'm just going to walk you through that process. So we'll head back over here. We're going to head back to our raft and talk to the raft guide here and tell him that, yeah, we're ready to depart. So we'll ride back across on the raft. And then we are going to head down past the fisherman and the dancer lady and across the boardwalk. We'll talk to the guy at the counter here and let him know that we've finished all the tasks in Stanham. And then he'll give us the stamp for the free bus ride. So we can press B. And then we'll move over to the bench and press A and say, yes, we want to wait for the bus. And it's going to take us to the next area, which is called Log City. And we'll say, yes, we'll travel over there. And for some reason, my notifications didn't pop up on screen, but you should get the Big City achievement right here. And I'll just show it on screen. It showed it at the upper right, but for some reason, I didn't get the Xbox notification. So I just went into the achievement tracker on my Xbox and verified that I did get that achievement right there. So there it is. So you'll get the Big City achievement there, and that is our easy day 3 achievement. So that is pretty much going to be it for part 6 of TOEM. So thanks again to Atlas for sponsoring this video. So check out that game that I mentioned, Unicorn Overlord, that's available now. And I will be back next week with a new Achievement of the Week guide, and we'll be back in 2 weeks with another TOEM photo adventure, a continuation and part 7, where we'll grab the next 3 achievements in this game. So I'll look forward to seeing you all in those guides. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit the bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description if you want to stay connected. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.